So we're on the last one. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been actually really nice for me to, I know I've been gilding, but just be a bit creative. I haven't done that in many years, so I've really enjoyed that. So the last one, I've got my favourite mould out again. I do love this. Really elegant, really, really fine. Although we have worked with Compo on the tree, we haven't done any really fine Compo work. I cut out and gessoed this bauble shape. We don't need to see that because we've seen that several times, haven't we? So that's all nice and smooth. I've got my ball of Compo and I'm just going to press a little bit of this decoration out. So the ball of Compo has been heated up. I just need a little bit of this. You can see there's like a skin on there, so you have to fold that in on itself. Make sure you've got whiting on your hands because there is a lot of glue in this and it will stick to you. When you're pressing out really fine decoration, you want to be as thin as possible. Right, so that's ready to peel out. I'm just trimming off all the excess. Right, I can do the rest of that with sanding once it's set. So it's getting really brittle now, it's solid, but the back is a bit lumpy still. So I'm just going to rub it on here and it will probably snap in on these really thin places, like that. Right, I just want that, I want that nice smooth back so they've got a nice full contact for when I glue that down. So Compo does get really brittle. It also dries, so you will get these little cracks in Compo decoration. Putting a little bit of glue on the back here. This is the fish glue. These are too small to put on the hot plate, they'd just melt. And you've got a bit of time with this fish glue. It won't set instantly, so I can keep repositioning this if I need to. So I'm just brushing off the tiny little bits of dust that might still be on there after sanding. Alright, that's fine. So I'm going to yellow bowl it. So now I'm coming in with the pink bowl. Right, so I'm going to do this outer edge in a blue bowl. So the bowl's all nicely polished up. I'm just going to seal the whole thing now. I'm using the 3-hour oil size and this is going to be in 2 colours. So I'm going to do the pink first. I'll gild that and then I'll oil up the blue. Right, so the oil's ready. Now, are you ready for this? We've done lots of different leaf colours. This is a tinted silver leaf. Yeah, a bit bright that, isn't it? Right, now I've been told this is quite brittle. So I'm not sure how this is going to gild. Oh, it does feel brittle. So I'm going to lay it on. And I expect it will split. And then I'll try and figure out how to sort the splits out. Not great coverage. You can see bits of the silver. It was really brittle. It's a very odd leaf to work with. And now I've got to do it again. So I'm just oiling up the outside now. Right, so the oil's ready. And this is the second silver colour. Another bright one. Right, I don't know if you can see that, but the way it's tearing, you can see it's really a brittle leaf. I'm just going to try and cut this up a bit. So that leaf has stained the end of my brush pink. So I hope that doesn't rub off onto the blue. I'm just going to get another brush just to be on the safe side. Right, this is a cleaner brush. Not sure I'm going to be using this leaf again. It is very odd to work with. But for a sort of a bling Christmas tree decoration, I suppose it works. It sort of reminds me of some sort of vintage 1970s decoration that my parents would have had on their tree. Well, there you go, 24 of them. I've really enjoyed doing them and hope you've enjoyed watching them. And I do have to say a really big thank you to everybody who's given a super thanks. This has actually been a lot of work. I have enjoyed it, but that is really kind of you. Thank you. And I hope you all have a lovely Christmas and a very happy New Year, and I'll see you next year.